Hey, what's up my dudes, and welcome back to the channel. Today on the agenda, we are talking about yesterday's Nintendo Direct, which may have been the greatest Direct of all time. I was thrilled throughout the whole thing, which is a very new sensation. Now I'm gonna go over the games in no particular order, and we're gonna go through my excitement level. There was a lot shown off at this particular Nintendo Direct, and a good portion of it was new stuff that we didn't even know about. Some of it was things that we had heard about, and there was a small chunk of it that was stuff that we have been waiting for. First up, probably my favorite announcement of the whole thing, Super Mario Maker 2. I'm thrilled. I love Super Mario Maker. I've never been really great at designing the levels, and I plan to with this game because the options are delicious. There's a whole slew of things that they missed out in the first one that they've put into this game, and it even seems like one of the new aesthetics reminds me, and obviously has the power-ups for, Super Mario 3D World, which I love. So I'm super excited for that. Can't wait to see how they create more shenanigans for this game. Next up, okay, this is followed by, again, one of my favorite announcements of this particular Direct. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. So many people thought it was gonna be Skyward Sword remastered, but no. I'm super stoked to see that this game has just been announced and that it's coming out soon. It looks amazing. I love the style. It's not a Link Between Worlds, but it's not hyper realistic, nor is it cel shaded. It's something kind of new, and it looks adorable. It looks amazing. I can't wait to play it. I love the original. I look forward to seeing how people react to the style once they're playing it, because it is considerably more kiddie than the original game. But I think that might lend itself to the experience that is Link's Awakening. Next up, Astral Chain. It looks interesting. It's a Platinum Games game, so I'm always excited for Platinum Games projects. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say about that. It's coming out soon, so I'm excited. Next up, Fire Emblem Three Houses. This game looks really cool. I'm really excited for it. I love the style. I like that the cinematic graphics of previous Fire Emblems are kind of becoming the standard graphics of the game. So it looks gorgeous, it looks great, and unfortunately it has been delayed a few months from spring to summer, and you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. If that means quality control, you guys get it right, cool. Box Boy plus Box Girl. I played Box Boy on the 3DS. I never beat it. I'm not like super stoked for this game, but it is a fun game. It's a small game. The puzzles are clever, and they get increasingly more clever and intricate as you go through the game. I would like to beat it one day. I am not shooting the game down. It's a good game, but not one that I'm particularly excited for. Tetris. Tetris Battle Royale, Tetris 99. It looks amazing. I haven't played Tetris in years, but I remember spending many an hour playing Tetris back on my original Game Boy, and actually later received a copy for the NES, which was awesome. Next up, we got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I am a huge fan, and I mean huge fan as in Castlevania is probably top 3 franchises all time. I can't get enough Castlevania. I love Metroid, so these kinds of games I really love. And to see Koji Igarashi finding new light through Kickstarter is amazing. I love the Castlevania games, and I still yet to play the first game, but I will be buying both of these when this game comes out, because I have full faith, and from what I've heard, they're amazing games. So I have full faith in what he does and what he's trying to accomplish here in creating a new franchise on his own. Like, this is so cool. This one was a huge surprise. I was not expecting Mortal Kombat 11. So we missed a generation. The Wii U did not have Mortal Kombat. which was a real shame because that was a very interesting time for Mortal Kombat as it evolved into what it is now. So to see Mortal Kombat 11 coming back to the Switch is lovely. Next up, we actually got a demo of this game, Yoshi's Crafted World. I just downloaded the demo and you will be seeing gameplay in this video. From the reel that you get once you complete the demo, the game looks like there's so much to offer in terms of level design and gimmicks throughout each level. Like, it just looks really fun and inviting. But I will say that through playing the demo, I noticed that the design just isn't as crisp as, say, Yoshi's Woolly World on the Wii U. That game looked absolutely gorgeous, and this game does look gorgeous, but there seems to be some kind of issues with the filter of background assets. It's just very pixelated and murky. I don't know, there's something about it. I understand the effect that they're trying to accomplish, but there's just something that throws it off, and it just doesn't look as clean an experience as I was hoping for, to be honest. And that might have to do with the fact that this is like one of the first games that Nintendo is using the Unreal Engine to design and not their own proprietary engine, which I really hope that they work out the kinks in this game, but also going forward, learn how to use the program to its fullest, because I could see Nintendo creating incredible things on Unreal Engine. Next up, we've got Captain Toad Treasure Tracker DLC. Great game, love the game. I have it on the Wii U. I do want to get it on the Switch at some point because it's a great game to have portable. I could just imagine having so much fun with it. And the new levels that were already included and the DLC levels and the multiplayer look amazing. Next up, we've got Smash Brothers update. We can skip over that, no worries. It's just amiibos and Jokers coming soon. Next up, another surprise, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Never played this game on PS4. Always thought it looked strikingly beautiful, which is, obvious. But to see that coming to the Switch has me interested. I'm not saying I'll buy it on the Switch. I'll probably still buy it on the PS4, depending on how well it runs on the Switch. But it definitely looks really cool. Next up, we have Daemon X Machina, which is a game I've been heavily anticipating. And they released a demo during the presentation, so I immediately went and downloaded it, and it is awesome. Now, I will say that I encountered some glitches. I encountered some issues with visuals that I don't know if they'll be able to fix those, but the glitches for sure. But generally speaking, it's a good looking game. It feels a lot like Zone of the Enders meets, another Gundam game like that. And it just looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of customization. I hope that there's online multiplayer, but we don't know. And it just looks like it's going to be a fun project once it's done. Here is a really big one. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. I am so surprised, one, that it's an exclusive, and two, I am a fan of beat-em-up games like this. I've always been a fan of Hunter the Reckoning, Zombies Revenge, games like that, and that's what this kind of seems like meets Diablo. So I will see how this game turns out and maybe give it a chance. But for those of you who are fans of these types of games or this particular franchise, should be extremely happy. I mean, it's an exclusive. For how long, I don't know. It could just be a timed exclusive for like 6 months or less. You never know. But it's nice that it's an exclusive nonetheless. Next up, Dragon Quest XI. I'm excited for this game. It looks a lot like a Legend of Zelda meets a Final Fantasy. I imagine I'd have a lot of great fun with it. And it'll be the first Dragon Quest I've ever played, so I'm super excited for that because I'm a huge fan of DBZ. So bring it on! And next up, we've got more Dragon Quest with Builders 2. Looked cool. Nothing that I'm going to write home about. Next one is a tongue twister. It's made from the same group at Square Enix that made I Am Setsuna and one other RPG that I can't remember off the top of my head. Neither one did I ever buy, even though I am a fan of more classic RPGs. Too many games right now, man. I can't be buying all these games, but they did look good, and this game looks even better than those two before it. It's called Oninaki. Next up, we've got new Star Fox missions in Starlink Battle for Atlas. I need this game. I need it. I needed it from the moment I saw it. It looked amazing. The fact that the Switch has exclusive Star Fox content, not just characters, but missions, is amazing. And the fact that this DLC is specific to the Switch because they're adding more characters and more missions is amazing. I hope that this is kind of sculpting what the future of Star Fox might look like. I'm just saying, Nintendo, it's delicious. Next up, we've got Disney some festival. Just gonna skip over that because that has nothing to do with most people. Rune Factory 4, skipping it. Not really my thing, sorry for anyone I'm not trying to offend. Deltarune, the sequel or prequel to Undertale, and the first chapter of Deltarune is free on Nintendo eShop. That's pretty amazing. Next up, we've got Final Fantasy IX, released the day of the Direct. So I'm like super stoked about that. I went to go purchase it because I was like, yes, I was hoping that this was going to happen, that one of the Final Fantasies was going to release after the Direct or during the Direct, and it happened. And I looked at the price and I almost pooped a little. It was $20.99, not even $19.99. It was $20.99. Why? I questioned this all day. Like I wanted to buy it, but I was just like, I can't get on board with this. And then I went and watched a side-by-side comparison of the first version on the PlayStation 1 compared to the PlayStation 4 version, which is the Switch version. And it's quite immense, the difference. It's a lot cleaner. You don't get all the pixel friction, as I like to call it. You don't have noses and eyes and mouths trying to jump off your face like the original. So I say this is a plus, but do I say it's a $10 increase? Because I would say a PlayStation game would run between $8 and $10. And yeah, that's an $11 increase. I would have said $15 at the most, especially when you consider that there are full-on remasters that are literally $9 more. So I could get Shadow the Colossus fully remastered, looks gorgeous, or I could have this. And I mean, I know that 9 is a great game. I'm excited to play it, and if it doesn't go on sale soon, I will be buying it. But does it make me feel good? No, it does not. Next up is the Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, everybody. Sounds cool, I guess. I'm not really into it, so I'm just going to skip over it. Dead by Daylight. I love this game. Got it free for PlayStation. Not going to buy it on Switch. Sorry. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. I had it on the Wii U. I'll probably buy it on this if it's more stable, because the Wii U version was a glitch machine. It was amazing. Glitch machine. That was it. I didn't even get to the part where you get to be the Native American guy. I don't even know the best parts of the game. I just know the beginning and being annoyed with it. So I'll take a look at it. But why 3? Why 3? Why wasn't it 4? Why wasn't it Black Flag? The best of the best. There's never been an Assassin's Creed better. I mean, I say that, but I still haven't played Odyssey or the one that came before it in Egypt. Anyway, you know, they have gotten better, but Black Flag, cream of the crop. Next up, Unravel 2. I've played Unravel. Very cute, very cool game. Really nice mechanics. I think that it will have a beautiful home on the Nintendo Switch. Probably won't get it, but still a nice game to have on there in case it goes on sale and, you know, $6, I'll buy it. Grid Auto Sport. I couldn't believe this. I mean, it is an old game. Don't get me wrong. I think this is like a 2007, 2008 racing game. But it was a beautiful game. It was very realistic. It's more the driving that I'm looking for. The graphics look great, but they do look like Xbox 360 great. But the driving is fantastic. And to have a racing game like that on the Switch is a freaking big deal. I was wondering if we would ever get something remotely simulator-esque. You know, I mean, this game is arcade simulator. It's not full simulator like GT, but I prefer that. I actually prefer arcade simulation. So a game like Project Gotham Racing or Drive Club, those are my cream of the crop. They're awesome. But then again, you know, I love my Mario Kart. You know me. Yeah. And yeah, that does it for this amazing list of games. There were only 2 duds in there for me. They weren't full duds. You know, they are someone else's treasure, and I'm okay with that. But everything else speaks so highly of what content is coming to the Switch this year. I am so excited. I don't think I've been this excited all at once for the Switch. You know, obviously before launch, yeah, you know. But this is just a packed year that's coming ahead. And it's a good thing, because last year, not a bad year, but it just wasn't star-studded. You know, it just didn't have a lot of crazy, memorable titles coming out. And so it's nice to see them packing in lots of content for this year. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. It makes me feel good. And if you did enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button for more content like it, because I'm a reliable source for content like this on the regular. I lied to your face. I lied to your face. I'm so sorry. I actually don't post regularly, but I will be. I promise. Just hit that little subscribe button. It'll make me so happy. And I will see you guys in the next video. You guys have a great week, great weekend. Don't get into too much trouble, and stay safe.